Hello everybody, my name is Flame and today I will be bringing you the Fury Warrior Mage Tower Guide. If you want to be a part of our community and be notified with every video that we make, please hit that subscribe button and enable those notifications so you too can be a part of the community. And without further ado, let's jump right in. Alright, so taking a look at the talents really quick, this is the build that I had. Now, this is not to say that other talents don't work, but this is what worked for me. You're gonna get War Machine at first tier, you're gonna get Double Time at second tier, Wrecking Ball, Furious Charge for those heals, and I had the Ring, but you take Frothing Berserker if you do not have the legendary Ring, Inner Rage at tier 90, and Reckless Abandon at the last tier. This is for the talents. Now, in terms of gear, this is pretty much what I had. I didn't have this headpiece, but I was around 928, 920 something item level, so pretty high up there. It should help a lot, having higher level, item level, of course, but very important, actually, I didn't have that high of a higher level because what I did use was a nice little baby called Grontooth Warhorn. Now, it took a while for me to realize how useful this is. I had a lot of tries, and as soon as I used this in my run, I immediately cleared it. The first time I tried this, I felt a significant difference between my previous runs. I nailed it. The damage that this provides is crazy. It can pretty much replace any trinket that you have. Of course, you would want to replace the one that provides the least amount of damage of the two, and put this baby on. You won't believe the insane amount uptime of that 10% extra damage. Also, the 2.3k strength that you get, which is pretty much the entire encounter. It is unbelievable, guys. So this, plus I would recommend the Falcozar Omelette. This gives you movement speed and attack speed after you kill an enemy, and since you're going to be killing a lot of imps, get this. Also, to help with the damage, I would recommend Drums, which I think I've actually used them all here. Drums for the little small bloodlust, and if you have Potion of Prolonged Power, also helps a ton. Buff yourself as much, give yourself as much damage as possible, because it helps a lot. Now, let's hop into the actual encounter. Alright, now, as soon as the encounter starts, as with any other Mage Tower guide, you're gonna start eating and buffing yourself up. Of course, I didn't mention the Flask earlier, but you can, of course, get the Flask as well. Use Augment Runes and get as much strength as possible. She will start her little RP mode, and then all hell breaks loose. Now, this is where the first pack of imps spawn, and you will need to kill them immediately. The best way to do that is to pop Battle Cry for 100 Rage and Frothing Berserker, pop Rampage, and then Odin's Fury, and the imp should be dead. If not, just one more Whirlwind should do the trick. Now, the next type of ad she will spawn is a Fuming Imp. You can let these go if you want to, or you can kill them before they finish their cast, because once they finish their cast, they put that little piece of shit on the ground that will stay there until the end of the encounter. It's not detrimental, you can dodge it, it doesn't deal too much damage, it is a nuisance, but I figured I'd rather do more damage on Agatha than kill that little fucker. The next type of imp will be the imp servants. Now, these always come in pairs. They start running towards Agatha from the end of the room, so you essentially can just charge them and kill them before they reach her if you want. And they will start channeling a small heal towards Agatha. It's not a big heal. It will start to add up, so I would recommend killing them as well. Also, a priority focus for you when they show up. When Agatha reaches 100 energy, or whatever her mana bar is, she will start to cast Dark Fury. Dark Fury is a spell that deals damage, but it also stacks up in a debuff. And the more you let it sit, the more damage it will deal to you and eventually kill you. You will need to first burst her shield down so you can interrupt her, because if you pop interrupt while her shield is up, you're pretty much done, because her shield absorbs the interrupt. So you will need to first take the shield down and then interrupt. Very important, save interrupt for this specific phase. Now, the last set of imps that you will need to be worried about are the Umbral Imps, and these are very important. The Umbral Imps make Agatha immune to damage, and also if she has Dark Fury shield up, her shield will not go down until the umbral imps are killed because the shield won't take any damage. These are probably one of the most important imps that you will need to kill immediately. Don't forget, umbral imps have priority over all other imps. And basically this concludes the first phase of the encounter. You will keep killing these imps over and over as they spawn. Very important, make sure that you always have Battlecry and Odin's Fury up whenever she spawns the Scorching imps and the Umbral imps down at her feet. You need to kill them really quick, and if you don't have those, it will take too long for them to die and you will start slowly but surely losing the encounter. Once she reaches 50% health, that's when she switches to the next phase of the encounter. When the next phase is triggered, she will teleport to the edge of the room and start doing all the things all over again, spawning imps which you will need to kill. But as you can see, there's a little twist to it. Boulders will start to spawn and roll down the pathway. Now, you will need to dodge these boulders because if the boulder hits you, it will pretty much take you to 20% of your HP or maybe even less, and also stun you for a little while, and that's also amazing. So you will need to dodge these boulders while killing imps as before, and of course killing Agatha when there are no imps present. At around 30% HP, she will start teleporting again to the middle of the room. And then one more time, I think at around 15% HP, she will teleport for the last time. Now, after you get her to like 10-15% HP, she will teleport and she will not teleport again. So that's when I would recommend popping drums, popping potions, popping everything that you have and burst her down. And this is pretty much the encounter, guys. Killing imps all over again, killing Agatha, dodging all this stuff, and chasing her around at the second phase of the encounter where she keeps teleporting. And that's about it. One thing that I would like to point out, and this tip helped me a lot, although it's pretty straightforward because you're taking the talent, but Furious Charge is really good. You're gonna end up taking a lot of damage sometimes, and if you do, you might want to know the best effective way to heal yourself, and that's to pop Commanding Shout, Enrage Regeneration, and Bloodthirst. You want to pop Bloodthirst while all of these are active for the maximum amount of potential healing. As you saw, I was hit by boulders 2 times in a row, and I was really close to dying, and this isn't the only time that this happened. And this combination of skills helped me get the most amount of healing in a very short time, and eventually I stabilized. And with all this being said, thank you very much for watching the video, guys. Hope this helped you get this Mage Tower challenge down and get that sweet artifact appearance for Fury. And if you liked the video, please hit us up in the comment section below. Hit that subscribe button. If you haven't done so already, you'll be notified of all the videos that we put out on a daily basis. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!